Old Fellas, New Music. Episode 97 coming to you this Friday, January 30th. Almost done this interesting month, as it were. And we have 9 new tracks for you. And here they are. This week we bring you Noah, Cyrus, and Orville Peck, Julia-Sophie, Morgan Nagler, Arctic Monkeys, Karan, Aujla, Sophie May, Wednesday, Beaches, and Habib, Koite, and Jackson Brown. 9 new tracks for you all. Hope you're going to enjoy all of them. It's great to be here. Hope you're enjoying the incredible cold. Brought to you on Mixcloud by Bob Kennedy and Paul McGuire. Enjoy. A rousing start to the show. How are you doing, Bob?
I'm just trying to stay warm here. It's to quote Archie Bunker, it's cold as a witch's mitt. I've got a little space heater going next to me here.
Well, that's smart. That's a good idea. We had a cold warning and they canceled it. This is wet. Like, it's still just as cold as before. But
yes,
who am I to argue with whoever? So so it's still just like you. It's really cold and ridiculous here. So oh well. But we'll play some music and that will warm up everyone, I am sure.
Right, like by the musical hearth.
Exactly. Yeah, just what I was thinking. And this week I have the unique privilege of starting first. So I'm going to.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the first song is Noah, Cyrus and Orville Peck. And this week is a real random thing. I have no theme, nothing. These are just things that I found when I was kind of picking up stuff. So there's nothing here. So anyhow, Noah Cyrus is Miley Cyrus's sister. I didn't know that. And their dad was a real big musical person as well. He was, he had his song, his big song was Achy Breaky Heart. So
I know now he's morphed into a very bizarre Randy Quaid of country music, Trump supporter kind of guy. So
oh shit, that's too bad. I didn't know that. Okay, well enough about that then. Anyhow, this is a nice song. Again, she's like I put one article in there, but it's just kind of a cheerleading type of article. Doesn't really matter. I just think it's a nice song, and there's a music video that goes with it too, and it's a little creepy, so won't bother with that so much anymore. We'll just play it, and this is Love is a Canyon.
Love is a canyon, it's beautifully true. Empty and abandoned, would you look at the view? But down here I'm an echo, shouting up into the blue. Love is a canyon that I keep on falling into. Time stands alone here, it's lonely at night. I can't stand the cold here, but the stars are so bright. But it helps me let go just to know you're out there watching too. Love is a canyon that I keep on falling into. And keeps ending. Well, some don't survive. The place that you stand in seconds could suddenly slide. Love is a canyon, and I'm holding on for dear life. Love is a canyon that I keep on falling inside.
There, we're already started, and that's the first one. But I don't know where I heard that, but it's good. Sorry.
It's funny because one of the reasons we're old fellas is I think you or I, a long time ago, played something with Noah Cyrus involved, and
Yeah.
I completely forgot that Noah Cyrus was a girl. Like I just saw the
Yeah, I
name
know.
Noah before I listened to it earlier today. Like, oh, it's Miley Cyrus's sister, not brother, because I played or you played something by Noah Cyrus a long time ago.
Hopefully
And
not that song.
Didn't have Orville Peck but we heard the song, and I think at that time I said, oh, Noah Cyrus is a girl. And yesterday when I saw the playlist, I thought, oh, Noah Cyrus must be Miley Cyrus's brother. No,
Nope.
I completely forgot. I already was instructed that it was a girl, but I forgot.
That's okay. No biggie, as it were.
Now, that's an Orville Peck there. I'm not sure who's like not riding the coattails of, but
I know.
both of them are kind of in ascendance. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a powerful combination, I guess.
It sounds like an Orville Peck type song, but I don't think it is. I think they were saying it's her song, that she wrote it. So
right, and he's just on it. Okay.
yeah. So we'll have to kind of go with that, I guess.
And I picked stuff from all over the map this week until my last one when I got lazy. But the first one, I don't know if it's a chicken or egg thing. I saw this song by this artist, Julia-Sophie, who I've never heard of before. And then I found it somehow on this site, and this is pretty cool. There's two, if you can believe this, in the world, there are other people of our age that have podcasts. It's hard to believe.
No.
We're not the only one.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's this podcast out there called Music is None of Our Business. But these guys are real pups because they're only 60. Like basically their shtick is they're both 60-year-olds, and I'm going to read their description. A music podcast where we chat about various music topics. So we've touched on punk, post-punk, shoegaze, power pop, and then they go all over the map. The only difference, or not the only difference, but the major difference between ours and theirs is they do it thematically. Like one week it might be songs that make you happy. Another week it might be songs that they heard when they were 10 years old, or songs about fire trucks or whatever. And they each do 5 songs and
cool.
talk. But these guys are semi-big timey because they're on YouTube, and they've got their own cartoon caricatures of their faces there when they're doing it, and they're also on Spotify. And to be honest, I haven't listened to them on Spotify, so I don't know if they're paying for the entire song to be played, but they seem to be on all kinds of platforms. They don't think they've been doing it as long as we have, but they've certainly got dozens of episodes, and I think I might give one of them a listen, but I don't want to advertise them too much, or our thousands and thousands of listeners
Will disappear.
will come. It'd be like going from Jimmy Fallon to Jimmy Kimmel, and we lose all our listeners or something. So I don't want that.
Well,
to
maybe
happen.
we should be doing that. Maybe we should be on YouTube. I just don't know how to do that, but we could do that.
Yeah, we could.
Okay,
But
I'll look into it.
The song, yeah, I don't, and they're not. It's just a still picture of their caricatures on YouTube. There's no filming, with a camera or anything like that.
Well, then why is it on
They're not
YouTube?
on it.
They just play their stream. Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, so they last show they did featured this artist, so I'm not sure how I ended up getting her, and I kind of like this. Like I said, I've never heard of this individual anywhere else. She's sort of classified as an Anglo-French avant-garde electronic artist, and I guess she's spent half her life in Lyon and half in Oxford. One parent's French, one parent's from the UK. So the music's very sort of electro, avant-garde stuff. And I did, on this album called Forgive Too Slow, which is new, sort of sampled all the songs a bit. And I kind of picked this one. And so this is a pretty representative of this album, Forgive Too Slow. This is Julia-Sophie with Lose My Mind.
Cool. Where did you find that one?
That's from that. I don't, like I said, it was a chicken or the egg thing. I don't know if her song pointed me to these guys' podcast, or I just clicked on some new music thing from the Melody Maker, New Musical Express, and her name came up. And anyway, they were featuring her on one of their more recent podcasts. I noticed they must talk a lot more than we do too, because they only do one more song than we do, but their podcast runs like between an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay.
So we're much trimmer in
Yes.
that respect. And also we're older and we tire easier. So there's
Exactly.
probably that factor as well.
That's a big one for me.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to try
I kinda
that.
like that song.
I do. It's kind of cool. So I'm little in the clouds here because I've been trying to do a lot of switching, and I actually tried to see if I could do the YouTube thing. It's not that hard. All the songs you got this week are from that blog, from their podcast.
No, just my first one.
Okay. Well, that was good. Good start. I'm gonna have to. Can you put the link in with your show or your notes, because I would like to take a look at that.
Yeah,
sounds kinda cool.
Yeah, we don't want to advertise them too much, but we can certainly give them a shout out on the blog.
Exactly. Okay, my second one is by someone I didn't know, but that happens all the time. Her name is Morgan Nagler, and the song is called Grassoline. And this is a really interesting person. Like, it's a nice song. Don't know where I got it from, but she's been doing like a collaborative stuff for like the last 15 years. Which is really interesting. So I looked at a few articles about her. She's got a Grammy because she co-wrote Kyoto with Phoebe Bridgers. Well, that's pretty good. And then she's done songs. She's done songs for what's the band? I can't. It'll come to me. Anyhow, so this is someone who has real musical creds, and she's got 6 albums out. So she's been around for a bit, and she's kind of cool.
Never heard of her myself.
No. She's been in movies, like she was in American Pie 2. She was in Prince of Bel-Air, Punky Brewster.
That's a long time ago then. Those things were long.
Yeah, she's no spring chicken, but neither are we. So I'm not going to cast aspersions, as it were. Anyhow, so
past the first egg.
Exactly. So don't really know. Oh, wait a second. I thought she had 6 albums. That's someone else later on in the show. I think this is her forthcoming debut LP due in March, called I Got Nothing to Lose and I'm Losing It. That's the name of the album. So I think she's kind of funny. That's the whole idea. The person who did the write-up, and what magazine was it? It was from Substack, I think. And anyhow, so thought it was really funny. So we should give it a play. But again, done some pretty cool stuff, and no idea at all where I got this.
I get a little high when I get a little low. When I get a little down and out a little, I don't know. I want to get a little strange so I can roll the windows down and let the same old wind take me down a different road. I know Jesus ain't gonna save me, and if he does, that'd just be crazy. But God gave me a will divine to get by on my own, to go and see all of the daisies, get to sleeping like a baby. Good old-fashioned Grassoline always gets me where I wanna go.
So that song is called Grassoline. I might have said gasoline before, but it's Grassoline. And she's done songs. She did co-wrote with Margot Price, Hard-Headed Woman, last year, I guess. And she wrote a song for Haim, Fallen, and then she did something for other groups. So she's done a lot of co-writing. And this was supposed to be kind of a stoner send-up of country music. So that's where all that's coming from. And okay, so this is like, people are really getting closer to stealing our ideas, because this is from Substack by someone named Will Hermes, and it's new music plus old music. I don't know. There might be a copyright violation.
I got 2 words for you. Lawyer up.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go.
And I got 2 more words for you. Arctic monkeys,
yes,
which is the next one I'm going to do. And it's cold as the Arctic out there, so this works.
Yes.
Out of the blue, this is kind of like I don't know. This is from the New Musical Express online version a couple weeks ago. And the Arctic Monkeys, I played something from their latest album last summer or a little bit earlier in the year. And they kind of went away for a while, or I lost track of them. But their first 2 albums, Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not, and then Favorite Worst Nightmare, which came out about 2006, 2007, were really, really, really good albums. And they were very crunchy guitar. And then by the 3rd album, I kind of stopped. I listened to it and didn't really like it as much. So I other than the first 2 and what I played last summer, I hadn't heard them. Anyway, it looks like this may be their swan song track, and the song's called Opening Nights. And it doesn't sound like the early Arctic Monkeys. It sounds like the later, but it's well worth listening to because it goes to a good cause. There's an organization in the UK called War Child, and it's a charity that is a charity that's non-governmental. And it was organized in '93 by some filmmakers and peace activists in Europe and NGOs to provide money to ensure children in war zones would have psychosocial support, education, protection. The original War Child, when it was launched, was for the children in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And in 1995, inspired by John Lennon's Instant Karma, which he wrote, recorded, and released in one day virtually. In 1995, they, in a week, went into a studio, a bunch of people, Paul McCartney, Blur, Paul Weller, Radiohead, Oasis, other pretty big British names. And on Monday, they recorded, Tuesday they mixed, and by Saturday, the record was out in the stores. At that time, it would have been a CD in 1995. I have a copy. I got a copy secondhand, maybe a year or 2 later, and it has the liner notes. Apparently, the first week it came out, because it was put out so quickly, in the record stores, there'd be like a mimeograph sheet that would have the song titles on it because they released it. So since then, they've released a few albums. This one comes from an album that's coming out. It's called essentially it's War Child 2. And so the song they wrote, and this is specifically for this this project. And so it's a pretty good song. And this work basically it's rooted in the United Nations Convention of the Rights of the Child. And I couldn't really tell this album, because it's not out yet, if there's somewhere specifically in the world the money's going to be directed, or it's just because there's so much crap going on in the world, it's time for another one to get the coffers ready to help children all over the world. Anyway, this is Opening Night by the Arctic Monkeys.
Popular slogan and a bucket of pain. Supercomputer on a jolly crusade. Massaging your forearm I said a cherry red and white loaded dice. You've got something on your mind, and so have I can see it from here. Oh. 10 years later, it's been a decade coming together in a suitable space. Mystery boxes from which you cannot escape, sticking your neck out in a spiritual way. Tonight is heavy on one side, it's all alive. I said a cherry red and white loaded dice. You've got something on your mind, and so have I can see it from here. Alternate reality, sneak up on the slide away on your line. Please don't fall in love with everything on opening night. Flashback to infinity, just one more time. Tonight is heavy on one side. Tonight is heavy on one side. I said a cherry red and white. I said a cherry red and white. You've got something on your mind. You've got something on your mind, and so have I can see it from here.
Arctic Monkey is appropriate for it today, for sure.
Yes.
Why did you say it was a swan song? I missed that, I think.
Well, the article, whether they're going to stay together anymore, there's just the article in the NME says, and I'm pulling it up here, is opening night. That's the song. A curtain call for the Arctic Monkeys. It's a beautiful gift either way. Is this the final serenade or the start of a new chapter? So I guess they're just questioning whether the band is going to continue. This album comes out, the entire album, which has 23 tracks, I guess, comes out in March, and it's pretty interesting. Of the 23 tracks, I bet you or I have featured at least more than half the artists on here.
Oh, good. Sure. That's cool.
There's Fontaine's DC, Wet Leg, Pulp, Geese, Big Thief. I just said Big Thief. Babydoo, Arlo Parks, Beth Gibbons, The Last Dinner Party. So, and it looks like they were in the spirit of the first War Child album. They went into the Abbey Road studios and recorded it all one day in November.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
But then the record comes out in March, it looks like. So anyway, but the Arctic Monkeys track was an advanced release. So
good, very good. But a little bit, it's taking them longer to get it out this time than they did it in the 90s, I guess.
Yeah.
Not in a week.
But
that was good. Good song.
1 week.
Okay, my one next is another one of these random choices, but I've been doing these. Well, sometimes there's a hint of a theme when I do things, and sometimes there's absolutely no theme. So I actually pick the songs, and then I learn about them after. So, oh, that's kind of interesting. So this one is by Karan, Aujla, and along with his producer Ikky. And so in 2024, he won a Juno, and again, never heard about this guy before. But you know, in the Junos, they have this TikTok category. So the TikTok folks can vote in who their favorite musician was, and he was in 2024. And his songs are really good. He's phenomenally popular. He's a Punjabi artist, but he's lived most of his life in Canada. I actually added the Junos kind of video of him getting the award, and it was really pretty cool to see. So I added it to the blog.
Was that from like last year's Junos?
What year is it? Yeah, I guess so. 2024.
I think I saw that. Now that it was the first time I'd seen the Junos in years, and actually, Karan and I are going to the Junos this year.
Cool.
So
that's neat.
she just got tickets yesterday.
We'll have to look for you in the crowd.
Pardon?
We'll have to look for you in the crowd.
Yeah, I'll wear one of those constructions orange vests.
Yeah, that'll do it for sure.
And I'll hold sparklers.
Is it in Toronto?
In Hamilton.
Okay, cool.
So close. Yeah.
And when is it?
It's the end of March.
Nice.
Maybe the last Sunday in March. I don't know what day it is.
Good. Well, that's a good way to celebrate the very end of winter, as it were. So something definitely to look forward to. Now, Karan, Aujla, I'm going to play a song. This is more recent than, I think, from the things 2025. It's the song is called For a Reason. I didn't really learn much more about the song like that, but definitely he's really, really popular in Canada and probably in India as well. And we've played artists like this before, maybe even him, where they have this outstanding, huge following. And we don't know anything about this because it's just not our thing. That's why we do this show. Anyhow, so this is a song by Karan, Aujla, and it's for a reason.
मेरी ना नजर लेंदी तेरे तो मेरी ना नजर लेंदी हत्थां ते तेरे ना दिलाला मेंदी हत्थां ते तेरे ना दिलाला मेंदी पुछदा मैं तेरा चौकरा धुप्पे बह के करे मैनू शां पता मैनू दे देगा तू जान मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा ता जिवें तू जट्टा वे हटाउंदा मैनू जिवें तू हत्थां ना खवाउंदा मैनू हसी जे ओमा मैं मनाउंदा मैनू ताही तां इन्ना प्यार आउंदा मैनू हक ना फड़े तू मेरी बां किन्ना सोहना लैना मेरा नां पता मैनू दे देगा तू जान मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा हाँ हंस के तू ठीक मेरा हाल रखदा जिवें कहां करे ना सवाल रखदा चित नाल गित्ता नाल नाल रखदा वे किन्ना मेरा सोहणिया ख्याल रखदा जिवें तू अखां नू मिलाई जाना नशा जा चढ़ाई जाना जिवें तू मेरे ना लंगाई जाना नेड़े तो नेड़े हो रे आई जाना किन्ना तंग करदियां हां मत्थे ते त्योड़ी नी जमा पता मैनू दे देगा तू जान मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा हाँ खिड़खिड़ हसदी नजर लग जू खुशी नहीं रहनी है कोई गमी लब दे शक्लों दिलों तू इना साफ सूरत है वे मैनू कोई तां तेरे च जट्टा कमी लब दे जिवें तू सजी नू सजाउंदा रहना जिवें तू खिजी नू खजाउंदा रहना मेरे ते गीतां नू बनाउंदा रहना मेरे ते लिखे होए सुणाउंदा रहना औजले तेरे ते मर जा मेरे ते बनाउणा तर जा पता मैनू दे देगा तू जान मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा तां मैनू तेरे ना प्यार जट्टा हाँ
These are just really, really fun songs, and the video is great. It's always some kind of a romantic thing that's happening in the video. The part that you see on your phone when you're playing it, they're he and his love interest are fighting over kites. So it's kind of interesting. But these are always. I love these videos because it's a really good thing to listen to in the middle of the winter because you can kind of imagine somewhere that's actually not dead and cold like this place is. So.
And then has kites.
And has kites, because you wouldn't want to be flying a kite on a day like this. You would freeze to death. So, yeah. Anyhow, so it's a fun song. I put the video in for sure, and it's great. And it's just lovely to watch because everything's colors and everyone's beautiful and the kites are great. So I have no idea what it means, but there you go. That's it.
Okay. Now, I was kind of an idiot. First, briefly, if you can imagine, on the next one. This is by an artist named Sophie May. And I got her from the NME, has the best of 2025. And they had an article on her. Not like her best album or song, but she's just somebody to look for in 2026. So she's sort of a young indie singer-songwriter. So, Sophie May. So I Googled Sophie May. So I start making notes, like typing notes, looking at stuff. And then I go to a few websites and I go, that doesn't look anything like the picture of the person I have. Apparently, there's a Sophie May Williams who was The Voice contestant in the UK. So
that's close.
I realized I was on the wrong person. So I got rid of all those notes and found the right person. And it's kind of like the person you just had. She's started releasing music in 2022 and during the COVID lockdowns, and she gained attention through stuff on TikTok.
That seems to be a thing.
Releasing stuff on TikTok. And she basically 2022 to 2024 released 3 EPs. So the song I'm going to play is from her first full-length album called Stars and Teeth. And there seems to be, I guess because she's doesn't hide it, she does mention a lot in the article, talks about her attention deficit and her problem and her and her OCD, or she has an anxiety, a compulsion disorder. So she talks about that and talks about how it kind of helps her songwriting to a certain extent. And I once again, for this person, I went through her songs online and these are all pretty good. So it was kind of like a wisdom of Solomon to pick one that I wanted to choose to represent what we're doing here. But the one I picked is called Another Song for the End of the World, which is it's not as sad as one would think. Anyway, this is from her debut album. She goes by Sophie May, and it looks like that's her name. It's not like her name's Sophie May Johnson and she's gone with her first two. Her name's Sophie May. And the song is Another Song for the End of the World from the album Stars and Teeth.
Stay with you until night.
That was a nice song. Appropriate for this day and age.
Yes, exactly. It looks like the album this song comes from is not coming out till next month. So just this song has been released, but the album comes out in March, I guess. So
Okay, good, nice. And I can see how her other songs would be really good as well. She's got a nice, nice way of doing things there. So, yeah. Okay. My next one. Okay, so we talked about this a little bit. Noah Cyrus, whose sister is Miley Cyrus, and Orville Peck. Oh, wait a second. I've already done that. Never mind.
yes, you have.
So that sounds familiar.
It must. Yeah.
No,
Wednesday.
Yeah. Yes, it's Wednesday. No, it's not. It's Friday. No, I know. I don't know. You know what? I'm scrolling through what I've done on the blog so far, and it kind of came up and said, as soon as I started talking, I said, I sound familiar. Anyhow, so this is Wednesday. The song is Elderberry Wine. I chose this because I did go back to the Rolling Stone Best 100 list because I was hoping to find more pearls of wisdom, as it were. And I was woefully disappointed. It's funny, these things, like, can you really put together like 100 best songs in a year? Are there really 100 best songs in the year? And no, maybe 10, I think, but that's just me. But one of them, right in the middle of the list, is called Elderberry Wine by a group called Wednesday. It's number 47. That's not that interesting. I like the song, and I just went for it. So then I looked them up in Pitchfork, and it turns out the main singer and leader, I guess, of Wednesday is someone named Carly Hartzman. And another member of the band, until quite recently, was MJ Lenderman. And he's been in this band for about 5 or 6 years. So as a regular player. So that's kind of cool.
He's all over the place.
I know.
Seems, yeah.
So there's pardon?
No, go ahead.
There's one video, like just a clip. I couldn't get the whole thing. They actually played for the first time on the Stephen Colbert Show. And you can see him, he's playing with the band. And in the video that comes with it, he's in the band. You can see him playing as well. He doesn't get any credit beyond, the members of Wednesday. The one thing is that they were a number for a while. They dated for a while, and that was a very romantic relationship, all that kind of stuff. And then they broke up. And then he actually reported that he broke up with her in The Guardian. So I guess that was a pretty big deal. So they're no longer together, and he doesn't tour with them anymore. So things are slowly falling apart, maybe. But he says he's still like an integral member of the band. So there you go. So this song, you can hear him, I think, in the last chorus or the last verse of the song. But even if I didn't know any of those things, which makes it much more interesting, it's still kind of a nice song. So, and it did make it to number 47 according to Rolling Stone magazine. So that makes it worth a play as well. So here we go.
Sweet song is a long con. I drove you to the airport with the e-brake on. Ain't heard that voice in a long time. Had to check back there to make sure you were alive. Angel hum of an electric car reverses toward me. Sometimes in my head I give up and flip the board completely. But everybody gets along just fine, 'cause the champagne tastes like elderberry wine, and the pink-boiled eggs stay afloat in the brine, 'cause even the best champagne still tastes like elderberry wine. You'll cry at commercials, 89 volt delay. it's mostly CBD. Said I wanna have your baby, 'cause I freckle and you tan. I find comfort that angels don't give down. But everybody gets along just fine, 'cause the champagne tastes like elderberry wine. And the pink-boiled eggs stay afloat in the brine, 'cause even the best champagne still tastes like elderberry wine. But everybody gets along just fine, 'cause the champagne tastes like elderberry wine. And your eyes are the green of tornado sky, 'cause even the best champagne still tastes like elderberry wine.
That's Wednesday with MJ, the past MJ Lenderman, I guess.
Yeah, I almost picked them a couple weeks ago because
cool.
they kept popping up on the radio in the car and on the Verge and a couple of other stations I had punched in. And when I first saw the name Wednesday, I thought they can't be. Remember that like 50 years ago there was a horrible Canadian group called Wednesday, and they had
Oh.
a huge hit. And I looked it up. I got it in front of me now. But that cover of that sort of that Last Kiss song, you know, nowhere knows my baby be, the good
Oh, yeah,
Lord
yeah.
took her away from. Remember, and it was
Yes.
a huge song. And they also and it a couple of years ago, it solved the mystery too. I was convinced that somebody did a version of an Elton John song, "I've been loving you, baby, loving you" for a long time, which I only heard like years later on some Elton John demos kind of thing. And it was them that had that. It was number 6 in Canada in 1976.
Wow.
So this is obviously a totally different Wednesday band, because I don't think MJ Lenderman's from Oshawa.
No.
So,
No, I don't. I doubt it.
but I
That's
still
cool.
remember that dreadful cover of that Last Kiss song. Like, you know, you're in a car with your girl. Like, it was a
I
cover of
know.
a.
Yeah, and it brings back. Yeah, I can remember that. I can't remember what it looked
And
like. but I
Pearl Jam had a hit with it too, which was crazy. So like, but I think theirs was for a charity album, so that
Good.
forgives them for that.
Yes. Okay. And a
Okay,
perennial
my-
favorite.
Yeah, my last one I just picked for the heck of it because I got lazy, and it just popped up. I don't know, out of the blue, like a pop-up store. The Beaches must have gone somewhere and just recorded a one-off single, and it's a version of "A Flock of Seagulls I Ran," and it's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't. They're not reinventing the wheel doing their version of the song, but the 2 reviews I read, and I'll probably include on the blog, seems to like their version of it. So it's basically the song from the early 80s. I don't know when, 1982, 83 or whatever. The Flock of Seagulls, probably the one song they're most famous for. And the Beaches must have went in and recorded it in the last month or two and released it. And it stands on its own on Spotify as a single. Anyway, from Toronto, the Beaches with "Iran."
I walk along the avenue. I never thought I'd
That's a great version of that song.
Yeah, let's. I'm not sure why they put it out, but it's a nice version anyway to be played loudly, which is good.
Yeah, I think it works. It's perfect for what those guys are doing, or what they're doing. It works for them quite well. So it's a good pickup on that one for sure.
Yeah.
So we're at to the last song, and this one is 7 minutes and 5 seconds. So I'm actually not going to play the whole song. I'll play about 4 minutes of it, and you kind of get the idea, and then that's it. Now I'm really kind of going further back into like what is allowed on this show, because this is like 2019 or 2020, so it's just like, whoa, it just kind of, I hope just makes it, but it's not something that we usually think about, but 2020, I think it's okay. Anyway, it's all I've got.
It'll work.
Yeah. Anyhow, so this is cool. Just grabbed out of the ether. And this is, the song is called Koulandian, and it's adapted by Habib Koite, and it's a project that involves a bunch of people: Habib Koite, Jackson Brown, Paul Bibram, Jenny Lewis, Raul Rodriguez, and Jonathan Russell, and Jonathan Wilson, and along with this a Haitian roots band called Makhu Mizik. What's really interesting in it, it's a kind of the same as the idea you talked about earlier. It's kind of a benefit type album, and it's put together by this conglomerate called Artists for Peace and Justice. And these folks, it's a nonprofit organization mainly working in social justice, healthcare, education, poverty alleviation, and mainly in Haiti. So that's kind of their thing. So I think I've seen them before. They probably have a YouTube channel or something like that. I really haven't paid that much attention to it. It came out here. So this song, I don't think you necessarily hear Jackson Brown in it, but he's associated with it. It's definitely Habib Koite, and if you read about him, he's from Mali, and he's done a lot of work to kind of mix Malian music with Afro-Cuban and blues music. So it's a really cool mix of sounds. So I thought it'd be kind of a neat thing for us to listen to. So we'll play a bit of that, and that'll bring us to the end of another shoe, as it were. So thanks, Bob. It's been another great show.
Yeah, thank you. And hopefully the next one we'll reach like minus 15 degrees.
That would be nice.
It'll be balmy at minus 15.
Yeah, I'll do the next one on the back porch.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
for sure. And maybe you could find magazines with pictures of palm trees. You can cut them out and paste them on your deck or something.
Yeah, I'll paste them all over me, and they'll film me. Look, I'm a palm tree. But while we can't do that, we can do this. This is Let the Rhythm Lead. That's the album. Koulandian is the name of the song. Habib Koite and others. And this is the end of the show for this week.
Sugolu ye nyola jeke kaiwa to mansasila simbola kila sera uluma ulula jamawil masasi manyana botu Sugolu ye nyola jeke kaiwa to mansasila simbola kila sera uluma ulula jamawil masasi manyana botu bala kulanja simbole bala kulanja kulanja ala misona sina simbole bala kulanja mande muri sogolo burita ya Mario yeah, que le hice ya muta ya faga amfa que le mani jetona Jackson amajabela